Welcome to the Rowan Rundown. Tonight, the charity event Rowan Gives is surpassing expectations. Also, find out which cultural icon came to speak to students. And then the battle against sexual assault, what Rowan officials are doing to educate students and keep them safe. All that and more coming up.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome to the Rowan Rundown. I'm Rich Shue.
And I'm Christian Springer. Rowan hosts its second annual Rowan Gives Day. The 24-hour challenge, which started earlier today and lasts until midnight, celebrates the act of giving back to the Rowan community. Robert Carr, founder and CEO of Give Something Back Foundation, and President Dr. Ali Hushman have already broken the goal with a combined donation of $21,000. As of right now, the fund is up to $57,000 and will later be donated to 5 designated funds supporting scholarships.
Rowan's Society of Automotive Engineers motorsports team places third during the Euro du Nord Baja race. Baja Car racing not only requires students to race and move around difficult terrains, but to also build 10-horsepower racing cars. The completion was held at Laval University in Quebec City, and 27 teams participated in the race.
Rowan's research team takes part in a diabetes breakthrough. Rowan and Rutgers University received a $30,000 grant from their Board of Governors to continue their research and development of a new drug that will aim to treat type 2 diabetes. The new drug will be created using a plant from Africa, provided by the research team.
The student government general elections are taking off. Campaigns begin late February, and there are 10 positions that need to be filled. Tonight, there will be a chance to meet the candidates running at 9 p.m. in the Chamberlain Student Center. Come out and show your support. Rowan University places the top 100 public schools according to American City Business Journals. Placing 97 on the list, Rowan moves up 15 positions in just 1 year. 477 public colleges and universities were graded on a point system that included selectivity, advancement, prestige, resources, cost, and impact on the community.
Goodbye Borough Bucks, hello Rowan Bucks. The name of the student ID card will be changing to a title more suited for the university. A contest is currently being held for the new design of the student ID cards. The winner will receive $200 in Rowan Bucks. To apply for this contest, please visit rowan.edu/RowanCard. Time now for sports, and Chet has the details on the women's lacrosse season opener.
Thanks, guys. The Rowan University's women's lacrosse team opened their season yesterday with a 9-5 win at Ursinus College. The Rowan University Profs are back in action for their home opener on Saturday against the Ducks of Stevens Institute of Technology. The Rowan University softball team is ranked 19th in the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association Top 25 poll, and the Profs, who hold a 2-4 record, will travel to Kissimmee, Florida to play 12 games over spring break. And finally, the Rowan University women's indoor track team had 8 individuals and 4 relays receive New Jersey Athletic Conference All-Conference honors. Shyla Williams was named as the G. Larry James Most Outstanding Athlete, while Aspen McMillian earned Rookie of the Year. That's all I have now in Rowan Sports News. Back to you guys at the desk.
The Rowan Student Government Association is seeking assistance and financial contributions. Last week, 5 students lost everything they had in a house fire just outside of the Rowan campus. From February 23rd to March 27th, donations are being accepted in the main level of the Chamberlain Student Center. Coming up, Kayla has a special report on the United Latino Association.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Rowan hosts its 5th annual Mustache March. The event, which benefited the American Stroke Association, included a march around campus, a mustache competition, and other fun activities. Over $1,000 was raised through shirt sales and various donations. Money will continue to be collected for the association until the end of March.
Congratulations to the Inter-Greek Council for raising nearly $36,000 at their first ever dance marathon. There were over 800 participants present and nearly 1,000 donators online. The money raised will go to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
And now we turn to Stephen, who has more about the Oscars and that one award we all wanted the one actor to win.
Thanks, Chris. Ken Burns, who many consider to be one of the best documentary filmmakers of all time, returned to Rowan on February 29th. He urged aspiring filmmakers and anyone interested in a creative career to just go for it. Burns encouraged students to find passion projects and to tell stories that they care about. The Rowan Wind Ensemble presents Man vs. Machine. Under the direction of Joseph Higgins, the Wind Ensemble explores the intersection of man and machine in an evening featuring contrasting works by composer William Bolcom, as well as Mason Bates' Mothership. General admission tickets are being sold for $10. That's all for entertainment. Back to you guys at the desk.
Now it's time for Kayla, who has a discussion about the United Latino Association.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Maria Vasquez, who is the Vice President of Rowan's ULA, also known as the United Latino Association, which she is going to talk about a little bit with us today. Hi, Maria.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
All right, so for starters, tell us a little bit about ULA. What are you guys about? What's your purpose? What are you guys trying to promote here?
Well, the United Latino Association's main purpose is just to promote the Latino and Hispanic culture. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that Rowan isn't really known for being as diverse as many people would like it to be. So I feel like a lot of people are just like shy about their cultures and don't really have a place to talk about it and express it and show it and like show it off. Because for me, I love my culture and I love to express it. Just here, when I first got here, I just felt like there wasn't a place to do that. So I got with the president and they actually made me vice president for ULA. And yeah, it's just to promote, have people learn about us. You don't have to be Hispanic to be in it, which is like a little myth, but yeah,
Okay.
basically it's.
What type of events do you guys or activities do you guys do here on campus or off campus?
Well, we do volunteer at a local church. We teach little kids while the parents are off at the church service. We're starting to translate at the Cooper Medical School soon, and we also did a recent event called Café con Leche. It's like an event to talk about social obstacles that we have to embrace in society, things like that. So our last topic was immigration and cruelty to immigrants and things like that. It was really successful. I really loved it. We just show them information and then open discussion where people would talk about their feelings about the situation, what their experiences, maybe they dealt with it one-on-one, and just what they have to say about it. And yeah, people just come, eat, and talk. It usually goes over time that we have, so it's really successful.
When you have these meetings, Café con Leche, when and where are they here on campus?
Café con Leche is usually in James. Okay. This past one, which will be when our next one is on April 6th, it's going to be in James 2094, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And yeah, we just ask people to get there 10 minutes earlier because we really want to start at 7. Because like I said, we usually go overtime and get kicked out of the room because how people love to go and just talk about these things. And so I remember the last one we had, a couple of new members came, people that we haven't even met yet, and then that's how they became a member as well because they just loved the whole event itself.
Okay. Yeah. And lastly, if someone is interested or wants to join ULA or attend an event, how do they go about doing that?
Well, usually what I tell people is just to email me or email the president, Claudia Rodriguez. And then you can just email us. If not, we have meetings Wednesday at 4 p.m. in the Student Center, room 128, every Wednesday. So it's you can't really miss us. And then, yeah, just come, call us, email us, things like that. Talk to us one-on-one, and we'll totally add you to the email list.
Okay, all right, thank you for coming today.
No problem.
So if any of you have any questions about ULA or would like to join any of their events, you can contact Maria at vasquezm8@students.rowan.edu. That's all for this week's special report. Back to you at the desk.
Time now for In My Opinion, and Alexa has some thoughts about Rowan's expansion. Alexa.
Thank you, Christian. In the 1930s, Rowan was just a small teacher's college. Now it's become a university holding thousands of students and accepting more. As amazing as this may be, are we expanding too quickly for us to handle? New buildings have opened in the past year, including the Art Building as well as the 200 Building. We also have 10 buildings currently under construction, including Holly Point, an enormous community for freshmen. But what about the problems of all these projects are there? Before the 200 Building was put up, students were already complaining about parking. Imagine now. Not only are students having trouble with parking, they're receiving $75 tickets from the school if they are parked illegally. I can't even get started with the Rowan Rec Center. Our school has nearly gained 12,000 more students from last spring semester. The rec center is unbearably packed. I'm happy for our school is deciding to grow, but we can't forget about the small amenities that Rowan students deserve. I'm Alexa Carini, and that's my opinion. Back to you guys.
Coming up after the break, we're going to ask if college students got a brain for their buck.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
I can't seem to save anything.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
The Rowan Wind Ensemble expresses Man vs. Machine in its performance tonight at 8 p.m. in the Flieger Concert Hall. The piece combines electronic sounds, improvised solos, and virtuosic playing. Rowan students are free with valid ID. Staff members from the Wellness Center, the Department of Public Safety, Student Affairs, and the Office of Equality and Diversity will conduct a panel discussion on the dangers of sexual assault on Tuesday, March 8th in the Student Center Ballroom.
Do you want to explore the wonders and culture of India? Rowan University is offering students the chance to ride on elephants and teach students in an Indian village. Enrollments are limited to 20 students and the trip costs $4,000. If you're interested, contact Professor John Kinieso. So now we are welcoming Rob. He has some interesting information about how much college students retain once they graduate. So welcome, Rob.
Hey guys, how are you?
I'm doing good, Rob. How are you doing?
Pretty good, thank you.
So how does someone remember what they learned from college? That's what we're talking about today here.
Well, that's a very, a simple question, meaning that everyone has their own ways. Some people it's flashcards, for others it's just reading through their notes. But a new study has came out that says if you talk out loud, reading your flashcards, or even going through your notes, you're bound to remember more.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. So how does this apply to students who graduate and then what they retain?
First of all, this is happening because the brain does better with visual and audio together. Like watching a video, it's proven that the brain remembers more. Now compared to just reading a lecture or going to watch a PowerPoint, your brain engages more and does remember a lot more watching through a video.
Cool.
So what does this mean for the students?
All right, so for the students' experience, everyone's going to have a better experience and do better academically if they do this simple thing, talking aloud to their notes. You have flashcards, you have your notes, now just say it aloud and everyone will just do a little bit better in their schoolwork.
Very
Awesome.
interesting, very interesting. Well, thanks, Rob, we appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, did your club have a great program this year? Celebrating Leadership Award nominations are open. Applications are available until March 4th in the forms section on the Office of Orientation and Student Leadership Programs Proflink page.
We'll now go to Essence, Matt, and Samantha with the Rowan Roundtable.
Welcome to the Rowan Roundtable. Tonight we'll be speaking about Rowan dogs, the planetarium, and Holly Bash. What about them Rowan dogs?
Well, have you guys heard? You guys know like caretaker dogs, right? They have
Like service dogs.
Like service dogs, yeah.
Right.
Well, there's these kids at Rowan now, and they're actually raising them. They're for the first year and a half, I think. They're raising them so that they can send them off to the regional center where they actually go and help people.
Like companion dogs.
Like companion dogs, yeah.
Oh,
like so,
that's sweet.
they're teaching them commands and like you
And
know.
it's Rowan students doing this?
It's Rowan students doing it. Yeah, it's
wow.
really cool. Plus, like kids are getting really excited for it because you walk around, and you see a dog on campus. Like
Who doesn't love dogs?
Who doesn't love dogs? That's right.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves the dogs.
Everybody loves dogs. Yeah.
I know, like, I'll walk to class and I'll see a dog and I'll be like, can I pet the dog?
Everyone's like that. Yeah, it's just it just makes you feel better when you see a dog
For
too.
sure.
Plus,
do you know if they have to have a handicap to get these dogs, or is for any student?
I'm pretty sure. Well, if it's a companion dog, you probably would need a handicap to get it. Yeah.
So about Holly Bash.
Right. Well, Holly Bash just got announced, and evidently American Authors is going to be the headliner. So I'm super excited. I saw them a couple summers ago, and they were really good.
What's one of their songs?
Yeah. What is that? They have a really popular song. I know.
It's Best Day of Our Lives.
Yeah.
That song.
Yeah, yes, that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Exactly, yeah. And then they're going to have like carnival games, and they're going to have food trucks, and it's going to be really exciting.
Like a really fun time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Last
and
year
like
they
a
had We the
festival.
Kings, right?
Yes,
Check
but
Yes
it was
Juliet.
yes, but it was prof stock, so it was inside, and this year it's going to be outside by the Holly Bush Mansion, so it'll be fun. It'll be a little bit different.
Where is the Holly Bush Mansion?
It's over by like Bunce.
Oh,
It's-
okay, out by
Yeah,
there.
it's kind of behind Bunce a little bit.
Okay.
It's that really old building.
The really
That's
old
in-
building, yeah.
That's in the corner of campus. Yeah.
So about the planetarium, I did not know that we had a planetarium on campus. Like, maybe I'm the only one that doesn't know that.
I mean,
The big looking
I know.
space thing. Is
Yeah,
like
it's kind of, it sticks out a little bit.
But it's like a perfect date night if you think about it, because you can
yeah.
just like watch the
Sit out.
stars.
Yeah,
and
look at the moon. Yeah.
They have
True.
a star. They have a show already,
Every Sunday they have a show at the planetarium.
and it's
yeah.
only $3, so it's a cheap date, but
Yeah.
it's a good date. But it's a good date
Favorite kind of
nonetheless.
date, it's a cheap date.
Yeah. Ooh.
That didn't sound too good.
Yeah, no, it did not.
But they have, if you want to take your kids there, they have every Sunday they have a show around 3 o'clock, so you can
wow.
definitely, anyone can go, and it's just
Yeah.
cool to see and learn about the planets and stuff. So
really
I love
cool.
space.
yeah, space is awesome. It's really cool.
I've actually never gone. I've been here all 4 years, never been, but maybe this year I'll go.
Never know.
We'll see,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Definitely.
Well, that's all for the roundtable. Back to you at the desk.
Up next, is there really snow in the forecast? You'll find out when we come back.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Yo, check out this chef, right? Right? That's so gay. That's really gay. Dude, look at those pants.
Please don't say that.
What?
Don't say that something is gay when you mean that something is dumb or stupid. It's insulting. It's like if I thought this pepper shaker was stupid and I said, man, and this pepper shaker is so 16-year-old boy with a cheesy mustache. Just saying. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
The next
Rowan University's Board of Trustees has approved a variety of new construction and expanding projects, and it's a wide-ranging thing. It includes construction of a heavy vehicle simulator for a new asphalt testing lab on the university's West Campus, and funding for the Science Center roof. No word yet on when this will be completed.
The Office of Social Justice, Inclusion, and Conflict Resolution will open a discussion about how to act like a lady, be a man, and cross-gender dialogue tomorrow at 11 a.m. in room 118 Robinson Hall.
Time now for weather, and Pat is going to tell us about next week's warm-up, but some snow maybe. We'll find out.
Good afternoon and welcome to your weather update. I'm Pat Campbell. Tonight we have a temperature of 29 degrees cloudy with a chance of snow in some areas. Now we move to the 5-day. Friday it's going to be extremely windy with gusts up to 25 miles an hour, so make sure you dress warm because there's also a chance of snow or a chance of rain that day. On Saturday, sunny with mostly clouds, high of 46. Sunday there's actually a chance of snow in the morning that switches to rain in the afternoon. High of 46 that day with a low of 31. Monday starts to get a little bit nicer, high of 54 at a low of 41. And Tuesday, it actually gets very nice with a high of 65 degrees and a low of 48. Now, let's take a look at our weather window. So right now it's about 36 degrees outside. As you can see, it's not too sunny, a little bit cloudy, a little bit chilly, but not too bad altogether. So you guys ready for it to warm up next week?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna snow tomorrow though, and like.
We could get a little bit of snow tonight, but
I think we'll
guess what?
survive though. Aren't we springing ahead soon anyway? So like the sun's gonna be out for longer.
I hope so. I really hope so.
I think we're doing that. But yeah, so. And that's going to do it for the Rowan Rundown this week. Tune in next week for another edition, and be sure to check out the National Rundown coming up next. I'm Christian Springer.
And I'm Ricky Shue. Have a good night, everyone.